Hey everyone, this testimony that I'm about to share with you, it occurred almost a year ago. I had not shared it because um I kept thinking about sharing it, to be honest with you. I guess I just never really um took the time to take the time to come and share. Sometimes you may have a testimony and it's just so powerful, and you're saying to yourself, like, when I deliver it, will people really understand what I'm trying, what God is trying to tell them? What I'm saying on the screen, like, will they really understand what it's about? And then that alone can kind of make you just sit on the testimony and not share it, and that's not good because the book of Revelation say they overcame the dragon by the power of their testimony. So I know that testimonies are extremely powerful because we want to know that we know someone who's been through something. And that's how we end up believing a lot of times. You hear testimonies and you don't know who to believe because you're thinking that, or they're just making it up. So that's why I decided, I said, okay, I need to do this for God. I need to do it for Him because, I'm pretty sure now many people who know me, now you can say, I know someone, who this happened to. And you can call me if you have questions or whatever it may be. Okay, so anyway, my sister called me one day. She said, hey, do you have a picture of like a little cartoon character? Because she's not really into cartoons. She has no children. She doesn't really understand, too much. She doesn't know the cartoon characters too much. So anyway, she says, do you have a picture of a cartoon character next to your son's bed? And I said, no. She said, go upstairs. The Lord is showing this to me in the spirit. So I go upstairs and I look. There's nothing next to the bed. And she said, are you sure? And then something told me, okay, look behind the wood on the bed. There's a wood that goes against a wall because it's a, like a bunk bed kind of thing. So when I looked, there was a picture, kind of like, I guess the kids put the picture there, but somehow it was hiding from my view. So, and she said, yeah, it's a little cartoon character. It shows a little man with a mask. It's like a black mask, like a man that's wearing a black mask. I'm just saying how she said, those kind of like those cartoon, those kid things with people. And this one is a man with a black mask on his face. And when I look, I saw one of my boys had put a picture of Batman there. And I said, oh wow, this has to be it. The man with the black mask. This is it right here. Because one of them was crazy about Batman. So anyway, and she said, okay, so that picture has a spirit, um, has a spirit attached to it. And I said, wow. So I removed the picture. And then she said, look on your bed now. Do you have any image or anything laid out on the cover? Because I see a spirit, a demonic spirit laying on the cover of that bed that's right next to the picture. So the top bunk was for my son who loves Batman, who used to love Batman. And then it had a comforter with a big picture of Batman, just laying there, kind of like just across the cover. And my sister said, there's a demon laying across the bed. Like I could see it. It looks like that little cartoon character, but it's a demonic spirit. So I was like, wow. I mean, I understand God's power. I believe in revelations in my dreams. I believe if I believe there's a God, I have to believe he communicates, right? So anyway, so I said, okay, this is really serious. And she said, you need to get rid of it. You need to get rid of it. So, and I did. The reason I'm sharing this testimony is to tell you guys, be very, very, very careful what's in your home. Okay. A lot of times your home is upside down. Children are acting up and or acting out, whichever way you want to say it. Marriages not working out, whatever. There may be turmoil. Like you feel like something is just not right. Or sometimes the kids are just disobeying you. They're talking back and the home is just not right. You may have one area that is good and then the other area now starts to be under attack. And you're like, okay, this child is, you might say, okay, my kid is so hyper, or my kid is so disrespectful, or my kid is so rebellious, whatever it may be. Okay, what I'm saying to you guys is to be extremely careful. Objects in your home, may invite demonic forces in your home. I mean, my home is a praying home. I pray all the time. I pray over my children. I pray in the middle of the night. I pray, and I pray. However, you guys, that does not stop demonic forces from trying to gain access into your home. And they do it in a subtle way, just like they do with the pictures, and with little figurines or little toys your kids play with. Demons can take over and start to influence your children and influence their thoughts. Before you know it, your kids are thinking certain things. And they're kids. They don't know how to process their feelings. I don't care what anyone says. They say, oh no, they can let them decide this. No, 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 there's a reason. There's a reason children have parents, okay? Because they have not achieved that maturity level to make certain decisions and certain choices. Okay, so anyway, so with that, what I'm saying is be very careful what you buy your children. Be very careful what toys they play with. Now you might say, well, you're saying that every toy my kid plays with is demonic. I'm not saying that. I'm not the one to say that. I only say what God reveals to me. However, one thing I can tell you for sure, because I've heard many, many other testimonies about that, is that whenever you bring something into your home, pray over it and ask the Holy Spirit to show you if that thing that you brought into the house is not good for your home. Okay, pray over everything you bring into your home, because trust me, demons are looking. Okay, they're seeking about for whom they may devour. And guess what? Your children are on their menu. Okay, so just be very careful. I know the holidays are coming up. Christmas is coming up. You may want to buy them gifts and everything, but please, please, please pray over everything you bring into your home. And even before you buy them, ask the Holy Spirit to guide you. And if you feel apprehensive, then don't do it. Listen to the Holy Spirit, because that's what He's there for. Okay, so with that, I leave you with something to think about. Okay, you have to protect your home, protect your children, and protect your family. Do whatever it takes to keep the Holy Spirit in your home and to not allow demonic spirits to stay in your home, no matter how prayerful you are, my dear. Demons are always looking for a subtle way to get into your home. It may be through a video game, through a movie, through anything, radio, whatever. Just be very careful. Okay, so may God bless you and have a great day.